Well, Jon Graves originally came to QSC from a background in high-end concert sound reinforcement.
I worked as a live sound engineer and also in the studio for 30+ years before I came to work at QSC. Having a preset on a mixer at this level, that's a good preset, gives somebody an opportunity to get a really clean mix, a really clean sound, a quality sound, without having to spend a whole bunch of time spinning knobs if not really experienced at it. And if they don't know how to do it at all, it gives them the opportunity to also learn from looking at what we've done and say, that's how they got that. They pulled that frequency out. So the challenge was to spend all the time and energy on making the presets actually work in the real world, in the real environment people are going to use them in. So what we tried to do was get rooms that were real acoustic rooms that sounded like a club or sounded like the environments that the mixer is going to get used in. Then we wanted to bring in different PAs, because all rooms are going to have different PAs and different acoustics and different instruments, and we brought in different instruments and different mic packages. We spent so much time doing each individual instrument and then checking and then rechecking. So it was the sound check that never ended. It was days and days and days of doing just drums. I mean, days of doing just drums, because you had to get to the point where I could put either a dynamic or a condenser on a 10-inch tom, and no matter what PA I put it in, it sounded good. It's going to sound different on each PA because each PA has a little different quality, but it's going to sound good.
You were able to see the difference immediately.
Every frequency was there and plenty of level and space between everything.
You could hear a difference in clarity, a difference in the body of the voice, a difference in the texture.
The presets are really good enough to get things going to a level that usually is a lot higher than we're used to.
We did several different brands of pianos, and it's remarkable how well the presets worked for all of them.
Having some presets that are that, like, you know, universal, it's invaluable.
It's plug and go. You know, it's super simple.
You're doing real world stuff here that's going to actually work with the push of a button.
For me, it just makes it easier. It's like a good starting point to get a sound on an instrument and then go from there.
We may have to make a tweak or two, but for the most part, it's going to sound great, and we don't have to think about it. We can do our job.
This is something that we've been working on for so long. That's the kind of excitement that I've never had.